Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in today. This is Mike Makers from makersgeneration.net. Today we try to see how to move a servo motor with an Arduino board. For this case, this is an Arduino Uno one, and here we have the servo motors. So this is what we usually use in RC plane, RC cars to move the wheels around or the wings. And with this we use potentiometers. So this is a knob you can turn on the left or the right to direct this thing from 0 to 180 degrees. So let's not talk too much, I can show you pretty quick how it works. So have a look here. It goes from one side to another side. So you can decide to create a small project with this at home, and you just turn the knob here, and to close or open your cat cage, I don't know, the cat feeder. It's up to you. So this is how it works. So let's get started. So firstly, we need the Arduino software. So you go to Google and you type Arduino, download, and it depends if you have a Mac or Windows or Linux. So for my case, I use Mac, so I use Windows, I'm sorry. So I will go here and I choose Windows zip. So Windows installer for Windows XP and up. So if you have Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8 or 10, you just click on that. When you click on that, you click on next. It's like every software. So that's not complicated than that. So you can do all these things. So when you have this, so when you finish install, you should have your software like this. So it should appear like this. So here you got main software, you got the different tabs here, file, to open a new project, form a project if you have one, edit the project. So when you open it, it appears to be like this. So not too much complicated. So so let's go back to our project. So the schematic look like this. So we're gonna need an Arduino Uno. This is the board over here. So this let me show you pretty quick. At the same time, what the Arduino Uno is. Let me see for you. So this is the Arduino Uno board, guys. So it comes as small as that, it's big as a credit card. Here you can see a microcontroller, and here we got a USB port, so you can connect it to the computer. And on both sides we got what we call Borny. These are pins. You can plug pins in it. So here we got numbers. It goes from 0 to 13 without digital input output. So you can configure it as ever you want. But we see that in another tutorial. Here we got input for analog, so with analog pins. And here you got the power. So we can get 5 volts from here, 3.3 volts. And GND, we can also supply voltage to the Arduino Uno. Here we got a potentiometer. This is a variable a resistor variable, so we can change the value of the resistor. And here we got the servo motor. So the servo motor, as you saw, it can move. So this is what we're trying to do with this knob. And we also need a cable to connect the board to the computer. And here is the breadboard. So since we're not using PCB are the printed circuit that we usually have all the components on it is a bit like this, but we don't need to print
print them and solder them on this board, so we use this. And we also need wires. So let me put those on the side for now. So this comes with the servo motor. So try to put it back. So those are the list of components we need, and you can see on the screen you got a servo motor here. So the servo motor, you got 3 cables. You got the black and red, so respectively for the minus and the plus, and the white this is where the data come from. So we got three wires on it, and after that we got the potentiometers. We got also 3 pins, so plus, minus, and also where the data is coming from. So let's have a look on the screen now. So we got the breadboard here, the servo motors. So we got the 3 pins. So we got the plus and minus. We got the battery here, all is connected here, and the data on the servo motors goes to pin 9. So here we got the potentiometer with 3 pins, the plus and minus, it goes here. So it's connected to the battery, and the data, it goes to A0, which is the input for the analogic. So this is how it goes. And I put all the link also in the description for you. So if you want to make the schematic and the project at home, so you can download it online. So that's no big deal.
I also want to show you real quick the servo motor data sheet. So you can see here, this is SM2309S. So it's $8.84. Or you can go on eBay and maybe find another type, but this one is pretty useful, pretty cheap. So that's why I showed it. And here you get the torque for its different voltage you can put on it. For 6 volt you can have 1.2 kilogram per centimeters. You also got the speed. The weight is 9 grams for 0.32 ounces. So it's pretty light. So depending on what you want, you have different types of servo motors. You get servo motors that are more powerful, but yeah, that's not for today. So let's keep going now. So there is a code. I already written the code for you, so you can find it in the description. Download it in the description, so you can just download it. So here we got an object servo motors that I created. It comes with the library servo, so you don't have too much to do. And here you got reconnected on the pin A0, so it's just right here. So on the pin A0, as you can see also on the schematic, we're gonna have the input for the servo motors, and here we have the servo motors for the potentiometers. And on the pin 9, you can see here, we're gonna have the servo motors. So it will read analog read. It will read the potentiometers, and it goes from analog goes from 0 to 1023. That's just something you need to know with the Arduino. So I had to read it. And here the servo motor will turn from 0 to 90. If you want it to turn to 180, you can change it. So you're going to turn from this to this 180, or 90 degrees. You're going to turn from here to here, like a quarter. So we write this to the servo motor, my servo will write and delay 50 seconds. So every 1 degree it do that till it arrives to 90 degree or whatever you turn the knob on. So now let's do the schematic.
So what we do here, we do this. We put the servo motors and all the components on the breadboard. So what we do, we get the plus 5 volt here. just here. And okay, we need something longer. It's really on A0. Okay, now I need the servomotor. I put it here. Now I need alimentation. Plus 5 volt here. Just right here.
I need another cable, the longer one, for the data from here, and we connect on pin 9. Now what is done, you need to connect your Arduino Uno board to your computer, just like this. And after that, you go to Tools, you go to Board, see here, Tools, Board, and it shows Arduino Uno. If you have another board, you just choose the same here, Arduino Mega. After that, you choose the port. You go to port com, it may be port com 8, 3, 7, depends of the board that you have. You do this, so that you click here to check the program is okay. Mine, if you download mine, it's okay for you guys. So it may take some time. And after that, you click here on upload. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take the program from your computer, download it to your board. Let's do that. Okay, we have a small problem here. Sometimes I may need to disconnect it now. Sometimes the servo motors may be the problem. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sometimes when you have servo motors, you may have some interference between the uploading, so you may want to disconnect it when you're uploading. And I also want to tell you, depending on the servo motor, some servo motors are more powerful, so don't use the power from the Arduino. Use the external battery for that. So you have a battery, so like 9 volt or 6 volt, and you put it directly there. You don't use the battery from the power from the board. Just to let you know. Now I click on upload. It may take a few seconds to upload it to the board. So now it's uploading. So okay, now it's okay now. That's what I can do.
Can put the GND back. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, let's see. That's one. Oh, I understand now. Oh, there we go. Things should be alright now. Everything, all of them were on GND, so I can go too far with this like this. Now it should be alright now. So I put it on 90, guys. So it will not go too far. I put it between 0 and 90 degrees. Have a look here. So let me change it. Have a look on the screen. Let me change it for 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So when you change something, you need to upload it one more time. I may need to disconnect it one more time. Let's try to see if it does the job, but I don't think so. If it does not do the job, I may need to... Okay, it's uploading. So let's try to turn the knob now. You see that it goes from there till there. So that's even better. So guys, you can have fun moving, changing the value here. You got 0, you can start at here, you can start at like 90 degree, go to 180 degree. It's up to you guys. You can really change the value that you want. And don't forget, when you change the value, you need to upload one more time. So that's the end of this tutorial. Show you how to use a servo motor. You can use it for different projects. So it's up to you. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. You can like the video, share it with your friends, your family, with your kids, with you on projects that you have done or you want to do. And if you have some projects, please share them with me, share them with the community. That would be nice of you. And guys, don't forget to check my website and all the description I put for you in the link, in the descriptions. And go check my website, makersgeneration.net. So every week we got videos, articles on STEM for kids, and everything on electronics, robotics, Arduino board, Raspberry Pi. So every week we got different things going on. So subscribe. Thank you. See you soon.